At the moment of birth, each of us is as free as a bird, with not a single restraint tying us down. But with age come the varied shackles that bind, clipping away at our wings, feather by feather. In time, we long for a return to the freedom we once knew. But the truth is, we can return to those days whenever we so choose.
Is this weather perfect or what? The brisk ocean breeze, the wide open sea, smells like a new journey on our horizon. I gotta say, I'm glad I took you up on your offer, Adel. Being stranded on Asteria for so long was really getting to me.
I'm glad I asked you to come.
Same. This has me even more pumped than all the way back when I first left my hometown. It's been a wild ride since then, but that doesn't make me any less grateful to you. I can hardly remember the last time I felt this chipper.
Adel! Dogi! So this is where you two were. My, I never dared dream I'd get to see the actual ocean in person. Even now, it's difficult to believe a vessel this large is capable of floating upon its waves. What manner of sorcery is this?
I guess this is all one big culture shock for someone born and raised on Ys. Dr. Flair here's even giddier than me.
That I am. In my view, being on the surface instead of above it is a miracle in itself. To say nothing of the unprecedented chance it's given me to search for the original strain of Celcetan flower.
Celcetan flower? That's the name of a type of medicinal herb, right? It's native to the Great Forest on the Gallia-Hispani border or something.
Indeed it is. I couldn't very well rest on my heels after hearing that's where you two were headed. The prospect of seeing it in its natural habitat was ample reason to climb aboard.
Your get-up and go could put even Adel to shame. But be sure to mind your health, okay? At the rate you're going, you'll end up fainting in sheer bliss the second you stumble onto those flowers.
Well, frankly speaking, that scenario is all but guaranteed.
Well, we won't be arriving in Celceta for a long while yet. Might as well kick back a bit and enjoy the ride for now, don't you think?
Ah, a passenger. You appear to be a seasoned traveler for a boy your age. Is that right? If this is your first time in the area, you will...
Oh? What's that?
Mountains? No, wait.
Attention all passengers. I am your captain, Victor LaSalle. Allow me to express my gratitude to you for sailing. If you look to our left-hand side, you'll find This current bout of clear weather lets us see the myriad patches of land, both large and small, that populate these waters. it will be quite some time yet before the ship arrives at our destination in Celceta. So until then, we invite you to bask in this scenic tapestry of blue seas and beauteous islands. Understood. Let's make haste.
My word!
Obelia Gulf, huh? That reminds me. You said you were looking for a western archipelago before you... There any chance this... Whoa! Little close for comfort, don't you think? How's a guy supposed to take in the sights like this? Hey, Adel.
Men, prepare to hunt. Behold thy foes with steady hearts. Fear not thy fate, for life and death are the deities to decide. Those who fall with valor shall be ushered into their divine kingdom. Now, shout forth the name of our god!
Har!
Huh?
It can't be!
Pirates!
So he did hire mercenaries.
Shield wall! Charge!
Stay behind us, Doc.
Right.
Oh? You bit on the puny side, ain't it? Sure you know which way.
What a joke.
The big What difference does that make? You... Enough chit-chat! Let's ma... What a joke! No way! No way! Rotten pup!
You bumbling lot! How long does it take to handle one cell?
Our fault, ma'am.
Oh, really? Fine then. I'll take... Done saying your prayers? Nice try! You're pretty skilled.
Whoa!
Whole lot of
Try not to lose...
Princess. I must ask that you stand down.
What?
We have already apprehended right this way.
So those are pirates.
Oh, boy. Ugh.
Captain Victor LaSalle. I thought we had an agreement. There's a toll for sailing these waters. And you promised never to skip out on it again.
Hold on a moment! This is the last time, I swear! Whatever you do, just let me live!
We both already know how this goes. Any room you had to parley was forfeit the minute you put those mercenaries on your payroll.
Stay your hand, boy. Those are no mere pirates. They're the Balta Sea Force.
Woof! I'm stuffed. Guess good eats are a given when you set up. The stuff you get further inland just doesn't.
That aside, it would seem work.
Yeah. Who'd have guessed the Obviously, the captain, but I hear they're even seizing his ship as
It leads me to wonder what the story, to their credit, they did let Adel loose.
Doesn't make those lugs any less high and.
Like Normans, you mean?
Normans, you.
They're a lawless people from the north with incredible. Word is, they've looted their way not just here, but across the invading towns, pillaging churches, kidnapping, and the Balta Sea Force makes up just one faction.
Sounds like your typical pirates to me.
I was given to understand that the entire
Rumor has it that not even the Empire would dare to defy this. The Normans have had an iron-fisted grip on Obelia. Some say that it spares us from suffering under Roman rule.
Hey, did you hear about what happened to the Adama?
I did. Captain LaSalle was treading a dangerous line.
Won't argue with that. Those pirates had no right to waltz in. Why should any of us have to...
Shush! I can sympathize, but that sort of talk...
Oh, what did I do to deserve...
I see what you mean. Doesn't sound...
As would be the case in any town. It does have it. The bevy of islands we saw from the ship, for instance.
Oh, yes, that's true.
That reminds me, Missy. These islands wouldn't happen to come with any unusual... Our little group's got a...
Is that your reason for traveling, maybe? I can't guarantee there's anything that'll live up to your expectations. Aha! If it's one of them...
Really now?
Well, legends tell of what's known as the throne is said to be hidden away on one of the islands here in supposedly, whoever finds and sits...
Oh-ho! That's some How about it, Adel? Let's do... That's the spirit.
Hold on a moment.
Oh, let them chase their dreams. That's what.
Heck, back when I was. Forgive him. He's had a few ales. Say that throne really exists, though.
Huh? Well, for our humble little business.
Renee must be proud.
Makes me want to spend 3 days and nights, and I do it all with a smile.
How sweet!
I think you've had quite enough for one day. Our apologies for bothering you, gentlemen.
Nah, it's all good.
Like they mentioned, my name is Rosalind. I'm the daughter of the three of you are going to be lodging with us tonight. If you have any issues during your stay. Of course! Always have. Well, I'd better get back to work. Relax and.
Such a capable young lady. Reminds me of Lily.
By the way, Adel, I know this Sea King's throne is a big deal and all. The travel funds we scrounged up were only enough to...
Quite right. With that in mind, upon our arrival, I noticed a flyer that said...
Well, ain't that convenient?
Are you youngsters in need of work?
Yeah.
Well, both the harbor and the town militia. The docks are always short on labor. I'm certain of... And the red-haired lad is a swordsman, no?
No joke?
Seems we have a few promising candidates.
Sure do. Let's get out there and follow up on them. All right, this is where we split up from.
Indeed. I'll be heading. I may just take a look around town as well. See.
Let's aim to meet back up around. Adel, I'm guessing.
Me. Seek me.
Adel? If you're sure. Anyway, you probably plan to wander the streets. Catch you both later then.
I've got to say, the quality of his
One might say the same of Obelian seafood. Rome and Hispani may be at odds right now, but I believe...
To be perfectly honest, our middleman...
That attire?
Well spotted. I am in... However, I find that being a traitor...
They say Normans are first class...
I'm flattered.
It's thanks to the Balta Sea Force that we're still... They're the ones who make sure ships from both...
Not having those persnickety Rome, I very much...
And let's not forget...
On a separate, the militia recently informed me that an incident... Correct me if I'm wrong, but...
Well, it's nothing I'm not... Shouldn't be long before... Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Let's not go this way.
You there, with the red hair.
Well, here's an unfamiliar face. Is everything all right?
Sorry for calling to you. We each have a child about the same age as you.
Honestly, who do those Balta hooligans? They impose an exorbitant toll on every vessel.
Some ships, like the Adamas. But when they're found out... That's for sure.
Ironically enough, the Balta Sea4, in that sense, they do their part to maintain order. When all is said and done, as long as we live here...
There are far fewer instances of pillaging than before. Still, it would be nice if our mayor could put his foot down.
I pity the man, having to deal with our...
Well, that's what he signed up for. Anyway, you just be sure to...
We can't go through here.
Oh, you got a job for us?
Huh?
Wait a don't tell me.
Never seen you around before.
The name's Gren. That all, huh? Man, oh man, you've just got it. Wait, what's with the... It did used to be slightly, but the mayor slashed our budget in order to... When the Balta Sea4 says jump... You mean it? I knew I liked you. The only problem is, they should be here tomorrow, though. So call it a hunch, but I've got a feeling... Calling all youths!
Seek me. This... Seek me. Right here. Find me. Sword, can you bestow you mana?
Gotcha!
My name? Who? Add search help. In.
So the shells. As for this mana,
Well, of course it is. You only just got it a little. That wolf you fought that just wouldn't. I talked up a storm with the guys down at the.
it may well be that
The Balta Sea Force, mana, doesn't seem to tie in with that Sea King's throne. You know what that means. Here I always thought but whenever you're around, Adel, it seems to. Finding that girl's gonna be a tall order, though. This golf's.
the first step is to gather information.
I'll put my new job down at the harbor to use and poke around for some intel.
As for myself, the Azrat Clinic, I'll see if I can't find some.
Sounds like a plan. Let's.